Hey everybody, it's Ruben Ramelo, and today we got another village. You bet me. I called it just a random name I typed in, just because. Cause that's how you find seeds. You look. So I made this tower to indicate the spawn point. And right at the start, you think, well, this is a pretty much average seed. That's everyone would think. But there's more to it. First off, you spawn off here. I'd spend about a few minutes collecting some wood. Then I'd offer you to venture out. You're gonna want to venture out to our first dungeon. Okay, so like the NPC Village is right there like in some other cases, but on your way to it you got some pretty cool locations, including a dungeon that leads to a cavern. The cavern, guess where that leads? Nowhere, but it does lead to places that get you lots of coal. And plus it just looks cool, because, it's right below the desert, and that's just cool, you know what I mean? So let's get down to it. It's all covered with sand when you first come off, but you see a little indent and this cobble area right here. So naturally, you just tear apart all the sand. I destroyed the spawner, and you get a saddle, redstone, bread, bucket, gunpowder, and bread, bucket, iron, and, and this. So already, you get lots of stuff, So now you're thinking, right, this is cool. I got lots of stuff. Now, yeah, there's a lot more. Now, after you've gotten your wood and you've done this, all you really have to do is just go to this one, which is what I'd recommend to do. And I still might be, I haven't checked yet, but there might be another chest. No, apparently not. Shouldn't you be burning anyway? So anyway, you spawn off, you have a zombie spawner, and you get more iron, a pig saddle, this. So already, let's count. We got both musical discs and a lot of iron. So right, now you're pretty much set, and you can, maybe you're supposed to seed up. And you can go over to the village over there. So, I mean, it's not like it's that far away from the spawn. It's probably like 200 blocks, I'd say. So, it's a bit far, but with the bread, you can't really look at inventory. With the bread you're getting and everything else, you can make it to that village and resupply there. So I'd recommend staying in the village at a night, making your weapons, getting prepared, and then venturing off. Now, for the next dungeon I'd recommend going to, let me just torch this one because we've been to it, and, we've been to that one. Let's go to, I believe this one's the next one that's short. No, that's the long one. You built your iron pick, so you decide to just go straight down. You just dig straight down a good 30 blocks. And you spawn in a cool dungeon because there's mushrooms and, it's cool looking. This one I wouldn't really recommend going to. It gives you some more bread and stuff. But overall, it just gives you saddles, which are cool because, who doesn't love to ride a pig? Am I right? Okay. So, now we've got that place. Next, you can really visit all the dungeons in any order you want. But we're going to just go to this one because it's close. This one I'd recommend doing last. Once again, I'm having the coordinates up on the screen all the time. Besides the first one, which is pretty obvious. This one's at block 18. Very low. Very, very low. But, this one's got some cocoa beans. And another saddle. Another saddle and more iron. So, I mean, this one I guess is worth it to just get to the iron because you dig straight down and then you hit this block and then you go over here and then you just dig to a few layers and now you can dig for your diamonds. So pretty much it's, another good deal. I'm leaving a seed up here at all times so that you guys may see it. Now, we visited these two. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Would that be? That's 3. Yeah, 4. I got another dungeon. This would mark our 5th one. This one I'd recommend going to right after the other two I showed that were open. Because it's, closer. It's closer. More buckets, more iron ingots. So basically, by the time you do all this, you got enough. You're set with your iron. I mean, you got 16 iron. That's pretty much. And plus, you got all these veins around the dungeon. They did into just cool caverns that I advise you all to check out. Just doing a basic, because, you know, after I record my videos in the top quality, even though the space is 10 minutes, for me, I still recommend doing it. Or maybe something like 15 minutes. All I know is I tried to do a 20-minute one, and it didn't exactly work. So I tried to cut all my videos to at least 10 minutes. So now you're at the village, right? Right. This village, it's pretty much like a vanilla village, I'd describe it, because you got one librarian. You don't even have two, but you got lots of farms, you know, 2, 3, 4. And, you know, the cool torch lamps, and you can, I recommend going in that house, or that house, or that house. Either way, you got, four different houses to choose from, which, you know, are cool. You know, that's pretty cool. Now, if I'm correct, around this village, I remember there being a dungeon. Aha! Here we go. This one is far, but I mean, I guess you could dig it through the night if you wanted to. You know, dig it through the night, get down here. I know it's this one's farther down. Its goodies remain pretty much the same as all the other ones. This dungeon's a bit less exciting, but the first two really give you, you know, they give you 2 musical records. And though they're not the favorites, you know, compared to the new music, you know, they're still cool, because your musical records aren't the easiest thing to get. And so now we've just gone through so many different dungeons. I don't even know. We'll just call it like over 8 dungeons or something ridiculous like that. So as you know, we just visited like every dungeon and looted them all. I don't know if we went through this one though. See, I'm getting confused because I mean there's just so many. I didn't believe I went through this one. Yep, here we go. More cocoa beans, so you can make your cookies. More cocoa beans, more string. Like I said, you know, you don't have to do this all in one day, which I wouldn't recommend. I'm just going to those first 4 I showed you, besides the 2 deep ones. You know, because they are all reasonable difference. So the sun's starting to set, which gives it my cue that I've been recording for a very, like, 5-10 minutes. You know. I believe this dungeon was the next on my list. Let's go. It was just a cavern. I think this was a dungeon. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I knew it was a dungeon. Hole right here. And here we go. How's this a cool chest? It's actually more convenient. And this is another cool dungeon, just giving you more stuff. I mean, just look at this inventory. It's not even going to count the wooden picks you're going to be making. So basically, you're set. After this, you can go diamond mining, you know, get more iron. Once again, I'm leaving these up so you got the coordinates at you with all time. So, I mean, there's really not much more to do. I mean, I have more dungeons marked, but I don't think I need to show you them. Because we already went through them, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, did we already go through this? Yes, we did. Yeah, beginning of the video, sorry. There's so many dungeons. They're everywhere. Now, you get this structure, that structure, some half-floating islands, and just, I don't know, cool stuff. So I guess you can just kind of do stuff, you know. Like I said, there's coal everywhere. I really don't need to tell you where the coal is. You've seen it in this video. Coal down there. You know, this opens up to another big thing. I actually, there's always a dungeons in there, no matter where you are. There's always a dungeon somewhere. So that's pretty much it. And, yeah. subscribes for the more videos. You know? It's cool. So, you know, just going over everything else. I mean, there's really not much more to talk about. I mean, weird lava wells, pumpkin that looks like a little bit of a human over here. So, I mean, I'm just showing you what happens when you go the opposite way. Now, I know this isn't my best seed, and, see, I'm going, again, that's a bad sign. But, I'm just showing it to you guys because I think it's a worthyable seeder, though it's not like any of the other ones where you're really close to the village, and you get 2 villages, like in the first seed I did. Link to that video in the first video. But you know, the seed's just a basic starter. You know, if you want to explore the world, you know, who knows what's beyond there. This is pretty much my video to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe for more info. And look at all these cows. Just look at them all. I mean, just sitting here. I mean, someone's got to kill them. Just gotta kill all the animals. That's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. Remember, kids, if you're a vegetarian, don't watch my videos. No limbs give me lamb chops. This is a shame. Damn it, Notch! Damn it, Notch! Damn it. No, I'm just kidding. I like Notch. You created this beautiful game. And then you just slaughtered all the animals. And the Enderman, which got a buffer, and the creeper, and let's just... Yeah, weird sound effects. Much. So now we're just starting to lag like crazy. So I'm going to stop the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you later.